Subscribe to our YouTube Club 520. We clowning on that mother.
Just hit the button.
God.
Don't ask more questions.
Subscribe.
That's the problem. That's why they can't sign Dorian Finney-Smith right now or Clint Capella.
Yeah, do you see there's like a 7-team deal that's going on? They trying to link all these together to make it make sense from a money standpoint. That's very interesting. They happen. So we'll see more of that probably in the next couple of days. But even today, this morning, they said that it's like a 7-team deal or something crazy like that to make the money shift.
The second apron thing is dumb.
What is it for?
It's just killing. It's for the owners. For the owners to save money.
Gotcha.
But it's also like not fair because if you watch, like the owners can always get their money back. Like players, they can never get their money back. Like you get what you get. Like the owners is making money while they playing, while they owning the team, they make money. Then they can sell it and get all their money back and plus more. It's nothing wrong with it. I get it because they the reason this league works.
Right.
Obviously, you can have players, but if you don't got owners, people who putting up the capital to make this shit work, it ain't gonna happen. I get it. But I'm just saying, like, if one owner got more money than another, who fucking fault is that?
Absolutely. You right.
If I can afford to pay the tax and you can't,
Yeah, that's
who
your
fault
fault.
is that? But to me, the second apron is really hurting people like OKC. Teams that develop these young talents. If you look at the CBA years ago when James Harden came up, it killed the OKC team back then because they couldn't. The CBA didn't allow them to do what they needed to do to keep their talent. But they making these homegrown stars, building them up, and now they can't even keep them on their team because the second apron they can't afford to go on the tax. It's like a crazy tax, so they're gonna lose this beautiful team that we seen this year.
Hell yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying, the president right now, CJ McCollum, be catching hell for it. They're just like, hey, man, why you agree to that bullshit? That's what they've been saying. They're like, hey, man, what you want, bro? Like, why y'all agreeing to this bullshit? And then looking at W, they getting upset with their collective as well. It just seems like the players' associations across the board really be kind of letting down the players.
Well, they tricked them because they made it seem like it's going to be parity around the league. Like, oh, every team is going to have stars now because you can't keep a star. And then you look at it, it's like, yeah, but you also can't pay anybody else.
That's the
Like
downside.
everybody's gonna get everybody's gonna get lower contracts now. You're gonna have 2, maybe 3 max players, and everybody else who at once upon a time when people was getting the mid-level exception, getting 14, 15, 20 million, you're gonna have like one player like that, 1 or 2, who's getting 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 million. It's just not good. Like it took the fun out of basketball, kind of.
Like you said, to the point of we were so surprised that Spencer Dinwiddie got $14 million for 1 year from Charlotte. That's a mid-level exception. In years past, that's a couple of people getting that bread.
Yeah.
Now people is like D-Lo had to get 2 year, $12 million. That's crazy for somebody that's caliber.
Just to make it work and try to hit free agency again next year to see if you can get 14, 15 million. You know what I mean? Just to be on a team. And
that's tough.
It's just
God forbid you get injured. Jesus.
oh, you're cooked.
Yeah,
Done.
And don't be in a situation to where you later in your career you want to contend. You're most definitely now with this law you're taking a pay cut for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't
Definitely.
know.
Like Al Horford, minimal.
Which is crazy.
He gonna get like at most he gonna get $5 million.
Al should be getting 10.
He's still serviceable. He plays enough minutes to qualify for him.
Yeah,
He's double digits.
Can't nobody afford him.
Yeah, Al should be getting 10.
Look at the shit they trying to do to give Clint Capella $7 million. Dorian Finney-Smith 14, 15 million.
That's what I told y'all. When y'all talking about this, that's why I said, y'all boy need a software update.
Who?
I said, what's that boy named Kentel?
KCP?
No. From the Sixers, the 2 guard that y'all love. Quentin Grimes.
Yeah, he tripping.
I said 25.
He not getting that.
You ain't read the motherfucking pamphlet, my
Nah,
nigga.
yeah. That
Clearly.
yeah, that was quiet for that 25 for my boy.
Yeah.
Now he, you know what I'm saying, trying to get it how he live.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take that
just gotta
qualifying off
fight
and
hard,
try it
though.
again.
I don't know.
And I feel like that gotta lead to like division in the locker room because you're gonna have so many people. You gotta have a few people who comfortable. And everybody else is literally fighting for their life now. I mean, obviously, I know it's competitive. Everybody's always going for that next contract, but now you got a smaller windows. Ain't nobody really getting 3-year deals. You getting 1+1s at best 2.
They took it back to the old NBA. You gotta think that's how it was back in the day when I first came out. Like the mid-level exception was $8 million. That's what I had got. It was like $8 million or whatever. But you had one player on your team had a max deal. Then you had a couple people had making 13, 14. Like Al was making 15, Josh making 13, Marvin was making like 9.
Joe, right?
Yeah, Joe was making 24.
Right.
And then the next player was making like 14.
Yeah,
Just a pecking, you know what I mean? It was just like a pecking order. Now, I mean, it's always been like that in the league, but now at one point it had got so cool where like a guy like Kim Bazemore was making $17 million. Mm-hmm. And you like, damn, that nigga though.
He a fourth option at the right time.
You had Duncan Robinson getting $20 million a year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just like at a point in time it was good where the TV deal came. They didn't have a second apron shit yet. People was getting paid because they had to spend that money. Right. But now this shit done ruined it. Like, look at Boston, bro. They went from
top of the world to
I don't know what they gonna do. But shit, I don't know, because Dame said he interested.
I mean, yeah, I'm just saying how
they still gonna be competitive. But I see how someone from the money
you had
standpoint.
to break up your whole team. They like, yo, we got 2 years. Then you gotta slice this team up because ain't no way we paying that tax.
Yeah.
They let go everything.
Yeah, bro. That's.
Do y'all still think Jaylen Brown will be up for a trade? Or they gonna hold off?
I mean, you still gotta put a nice product on the floor. I mean, even though it's Boston, people are still gonna go to the games.
Yeah.
Just because it's routine now, people probably didn't pay for their season tickets ever since the championship, probably 3 years in advance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gotcha.
Because that's what happened with Cleveland. When LeBron left, their games were still sold out because people bought season tickets for like 4 years in advance.
Dan Gilbert knew the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
You want to tap in? Tap in now.
I see your boys got a lob thread.
Oh, the Pacers. Shout out to my dog Jay Huff, man. I like Jay Huff. He's a really quality backup. He's probably gonna start because we don't have a big.
He has to start.
Well, he doesn't have a choice. We don't have no center.
Huff dog got to start. I need a jersey.
I like the way that he played though. He plays just like
Miles. He play like Miles.
Yeah.
He's just a little bit more athletic.
Then who?
Than Miles Turner. He is.
You know what same person we talking about?
The Huff, the big white boy.
Man, he ain't more athletic than Miles.
Yes, he is, bro. Yes, he is, bro.
Yeah.
And he a better lob threat. Yes, he is.
Yeah, he can shoot. He can finish above the rim. He's backwards dunking. He catch a lob.
He's more athletic than Miles.
Absolutely.
All right. Go look at
I saw that said, damn, that's a sneaky pickup.
It's a good pickup.
It's a quality pickup.
I'm rolling. Actually,
I've been speaking very high on him. I didn't know why it didn't work in Memphis. Obviously, they got hella bigs, but I didn't never know why because he got a little bit of minutes with them. And he was productive, but they got hella bigs. But